I call myself strategic, but that's the best way I know how because I don't have a middleman. But some of these
So
people
it's
I
faith
actually
over
know,
fear, right?
like because and I'll tell you another good one to get with what's her name, Kelly, the senator, Kelly Lake, Carrie Lake.
Oh, Carrie. Yeah,
Get with
Carrie
her
Lake.
people. They are very passionate. They're very understanding, and they will get back with you. And that's a big step too, because they have a lot of influence down in Arizona.
Well, I know
So
Carrie does. Yeah, I belong to a conservative group down here, and Carrie's a great lady. She's very nice. She's very pleasant.
yes, she
And
is.
I've followed her for years. But anyway, um,
And
but
then and also I would start looking up your local politicians and get them involved. Tell them about this
Yes,
idea.
I'm
yes.
not looking at my governor. That's for sure.
If
But
I can
no,
interrupt, Mel, get a hold of Nashville, Tennessee. We've done this before,
Uh-huh.
and I'm a stalker with country music. I've stalked them all. Go to it's called Firecracker Films, and they will give you a budget. I know it sounds stupid, but they will contact you back. You can get Lone Star. I don't know if you heard of the. I'm sure you heard of Lone Star, or maybe a Odie for like under 30. But you can get like and they have a list. And I don't know, they might go down on their price if you support their food and all that. But if you can get a
Yeah.
bar involved, like a big bar next to you, they have
Oh
people
yeah,
have,
no, that's definitely going to happen.
and that's all you need. That's all you need. And
And then I have the local restaurants come in and they can bring in whatever they want
don't
because
contact Texas. Texas is too expensive. I'm not gonna lie. Just contact Nashville. They got some people that's dying for some because right now it's Oklahoma Fest. That's where all the '80s bands are going to, and everybody's going to Lollapalooza soon. And now Coachella's popping up, and a couple you don't want to you don't want to go broke. I know that, but
yeah, get you some sponsors.
yeah, get you like four.
yeah, that's what I wanted to do was get small. And I've thrown some small events like up in Denver when I lived there, but not like this. This one I want to be huge.
Yes, yes.
And
And you want to be huge, you want to get a name. And once you get a name, just like he'll correct me if I'm wrong. Once you get a name, you can continue to be in their circle. And I would hire the cheapest people, a big group, maybe three bands that can carry on that really are very on your side. Like who understands if you're trying to control like who goes on first. But if you get a headliner, he might tax you. But just be like, y'all gotta have all that money. Just let me get my people, and the people will help you if you trust the people. And so you
yeah,
Absolutely.
trust the
I
people.
was
And
thinking
and you
maybe
know, I would
do you
and I'll
who
tell
would
you
I
this.
have better luck with though, you guys? Would I have better luck with Jason Aldean or Cooper Allen?
Jason's gonna say no. He's under fire. I'll tell you that right now. He's trying to lay low because he already went to a small town, so he can't do that again. But I would
Mhm.
try because Trump's gonna be like, no, you gotta stick beside me. I would try anybody that's new, like young, fresh groups, like a new, the young people attract young people. That's what you want.
Exactly. That's why I was saying get with the youth group, like the Republican youth groups. They are so good with this internet and they can pull some stuff together. And
And
then
get a Christian group, and they can come on there too, and it's preach for like a little prayer. That helps out a lot because
Well,
people
that I
want to see
can
that.
take care of down here, but do I,
Nashville's a place to be.
and this is
That's
to the
another one.
host too because I want to include her because do I do bracelets? Do I, for
Oh, most
alcohol and
definitely.
stuff?
You got to do three bands. Each band counts if you get like a band counts as underage. Also, you got to have a band who, if they want to drink, and another band means like you've got a band means like you have to like know where they're going, like what direction they're going to, because you don't want some people might get tipsy. You know what I'm saying? So you
and I
got to
think
have that.
and I think you're on the right page, especially with one with memorabilia, because you want to turn it into like
Yeah.
you want to turn it into like an annual thing, something for people to look
Well,
forward to.
my boyfriend who's in the entertainment industry, we have memorabilia for that and for his shows
Yeah,
and he's all
memorabilia.
in for this too.
Memorabilia is
So,
always going to come up with a. I would get a logo too. Get you a logo
yeah.
and get you some memorabilia, and I
So I
mean
need to
shove it
name
down.
it something, don't I?
You got to name it something.
Yes, I would be
Okay, do you
original with
Absolutely.
guys
it.
have any good names?
I,
I don't even know what to name it.
I would say younger. I
See,
would say
I'm really good at recruiting and I'm good at business. I am not that well at marketing. I
If
mean,
you
I'm
want to,
okay at it, but I
if you
mean,
want a
people call me
crowd,
the cookie boss.
if you want a good crowd, do Young Republicans, something with that, not that specific, but make it young and wonderful, and you attract their parents because their parents want to know, I'm proud of my kids, and
I got
that's.
a good one for you.
Does that
My
make
only
sense?
thing about that, like, I mean, do y'all? I mean, aside of a Trump rally, if you're putting something together for like a younger group, and if you target like a party, left or right, you know, think about it. If we're on a live, the freaking left has to come in and destroy
I
the
know that's
night,
what I'm
right?
nervous about. Yeah,
So, like, I don't
because
know
I
if I
think
would even really like promote it in the manner of left or right. I mean, if it's
no, I'm not
um
going to do left. I'm not because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. People are going to come down from Phoenix and Pima County out of Tucson, and they're going to disrupt it.
No, and I
yeah,
wouldn't. I wouldn't necessarily look
it's
at it
dark
like
now.
that. Don't let that the fear block you. Just think about it in
No,
a
I would
positive,
just be
good,
a
positive manner. But I would, I would,
yeah.
I got a good name that you could probably use. I mean, you could take what works, take what doesn't. But the rules have changed. Festival, like that's a big one that everybody is running with now. It had a little fire going through it. That ring. The rules have changed. Um, uh, and because people are tired, and Trump coming in and he's changing all the rules. So I think that the rules have changed for it. It doesn't say Republican, it doesn't say Democrat, but the rules have changed, and the people who
I
did
like that.
they
The
did.
rules have
That's true.
changed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
I
true.
like that one right there. The
Thank
I
you.
rules
like
have
that.
changed. I
If you
just think that if this happens, I would like all of you to come.
Oh, I
And
definitely come.
I would love to
Yeah.
show up. I want you to know that you can hire your local police department that really points direction to have security, and they will have two officers out there to let
yes,
those who know.
I personally know our Cochise County Sheriff Mark Daniels. So,
It's hard to
um,
trust him, but I know you probably know how to trust your county. And I would have a bunch of young. I would have a playground for the kids to show how we want the kids to grow up in a better environment than just
mhm.
no kind of like no stress, no stress.
Yeah, like get one of those big, what do you call those things? The bouncy thingies that they
Yes,
can
just
bounce in.
and free water and just be like, come as you are, please. Let's have no stress. We're not going to. It's a peace rally of the Republic. Make it peace of like because Dems always throw up peace. Be like, this is the new peace, basically.
But
Oh,
see, yeah,
hey,
you know
by the
what?
way, they're supposed to have another protest on April 19th. By the way,
Again,
yeah,
didn't they just do it yesterday or today or
Day before on the
yeah.
fifth.
I literally seen another flyer, just like the I reposted one that for the 5th that I showed. But yeah, they're supposed to do it again.
what
50
is
states.
what are their brains not working?
No, they're freaking cooked.
No,
Oh
These
my
yeah,
eggs I'm
that's
cooking right now.
gosh.
this is
This is
desperation at its
crazy
finest.
stupid.
Just to let you know, here's how they're doing their new protests, and this is where I'm from, Florida. Just telling you this, they get their check on the 23rd and the first and the third, and their
From
rallies
George
show up
Soros, right?
Yep.
from SSI,
Sorry,
and they're
guys, I'm not looking at the phone. I didn't see that y'all were trying to come up. Go ahead. Sorry.
and I promise you, they are trying to promote people and losing their minds to go to the Carolinas, go to all these little states to get people riled up. They're not even protesters; they're just getting people riled up. If you see everybody looks at John, they look so tired. They look so and like, why are they there? They're not even screaming.
They
Only
don't
thing,
even know why they're there.
You know
and
what
they're
I
just
think is
it's
is
sad.
basically is basically like dress up recess. I mean, you got a
Oh
bunch of
yes,
kids.
oh
They all got
yes.
Right.
their crayons and their markers and their poster boards and their colorful stuff, jumping around, acting a fool, painting their faces, acting like
Bro, you
children.
guys literally have a hat that you all wear. Guys,
Okay, I took a chance.
Hold on, wait. Okay,
wait,
what's
what
his
do you
point
mean?
though?
I'm the opposition, bro. Like, what's your issue?
We're not debating here. Nobody
Oh,
even,
this is an echo chamber. Got it. Guys,
echo
we are
chambers
not.
called fucking
Yeah,
like chill
that's
and
when you
relax and
only
fucking
let your
talk.
people
Nobody
in here.
needs
That's an echo
no
chamber.
nobody. No, I don't mind letting you in here, but the first thing you do is come and start talking shit. So you can
That's not
leave.
talking shit. He's saying the exact
Do you
thing
see
that
my
you guys are
ass
guilty
right
of.
there? Look, do you see my ass?
That's not your ass.
Like
Your
I
ass
have
is
a whole
flatter than that.
ass.
Oh, wishy-washy.
Oh
Don't
no,
be.
you
Hey, listen,
definitely don't know no shit about me. You talking about a flat ass? You don't even know
listen. Hey,
shit
we are
Well, I
not
about
mean,
me.
trying to get.
Look,
well, are you
look,
thick
ain't
or fat?
nobody
You
even.
know, there's
I
a thin
ain't.
line between thick and fat.
We are
No,
not
I'm
trying to move
very.
to
I'm
Alabama
nice
and
and thick,
Florida
but ain't
so we
nobody
can
trying to hear. We
change
were
the
having a
tires
nice
on
That's
fucking
these
nice and
single
thick.
conversation,
wide
and I
and
sit
double
here.
wide and
Here
RVs.
we go. Here we go.
Guys, we are not trying.
I really don't even know if they were being cool. I'm just trying to get back to the conversation we were on. My bad.
I
Yeah,
like
we are.
Adrian's hat.
Hey, hey, and then you go on my page. I actually sell them as well. I got a website.
Yeah.
Go on
I
here,
just
get you one,
ignored that whole thing.
and look.
I looked away from the phone. I'm like, no.
Let me show you this.
I like, oh, that is so cool. I
Made in
love it.
USA.
I'm
No,
jealous, man. I'm jealous. I love it.
I have and I was telling our host, remember that story I told you? I had it was a camouflage. It's a Trump hat, and I had it on at Safeway. Always happens at Safeway. And we were looking
Well,
at butter. Do
flat
you remember
piece.
me telling you this story?
I don't
And
think
we
so.
were
No.
looking at butter, and she made a comment about how expensive butter was. And then she looked up and saw my Trump hat. And she goes, "Oh, you're one of them." I go, "One of what?" And she goes, "You like Trump?" Ah, God, And I said, "Oh, okay." And she went off about how she voted for Biden. And I said, "Well, no wonder the cost of butter is so high. You're the problem."
Right.
And her husband was in the back behind her, and he's going, "I'll get her to be quiet." Because he said, "I'm a Republican." No. And he's having not to even talk to me. And I said, "What? Are you kidding me?" I'm like,
I'll tell
I
you
mean,
how
always
to.
in
these
Safeway.
fools.
I'll tell Miss Real and you guys because y'all got to do this. Y'all have to do this. To get a gym to really get upset, tell them that you self tan and you're jealous of Trump's tan, and they lose it. We do it all the time. I got some self tan lotion in my bag, and all you got to do is go down the road and be like, "I have to go." Just scream it out. I just want to go self tan, and they lose their mind.
No, I'm
It's
telling
say
you.
what? Sell what?
All you have to do is pick up a bottle of self tanning lotion at Walgreens. Ride down the road. If you see
Aw,
anybody
Southern's
playing,
back up in here. Thank you,
Oh,
Southern. I'm sorry.
and just start self tanning, and it drives them crazy. Gyms are going nuts on the self tanning.
No, I'm gonna tell you now. What drives them crazy is what real MAGA just had on, and what I just had
Oh
on.
yeah,
It's the red MAGA hat. Nothing
I'm
is
They
telling you,
serious
can't
man,
about the red
stand it.
they
MAGA.
go into shock. I don't want them to suicide. Oops, I didn't mean to say it. I don't want them to hurt nobody, but they go into shock therapy.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what? When I go to the
like
grocery store here in a little
that
bit,
might
I'm
actually get
wearing
me
my
taken
Trump hat.
down. Yeah, I'm fixing to
I'm going to
call it before
represent
I
all of
do get
us.
busted. Anyways, I'm gonna call it because I said something that had something to do with someone else that took. Look, I'm gonna have to call it and get
I
you
love
Oh,
out of
you.
here
no.
before they
Okay,
take
I
me
Okay.
love
down.
you. I love you. I
All
love
Okay,
you.
I'll
right,
definitely
I've
see
had
you
fun,
again.
Bye,
y'all.
But
guys.
I gave
Oh
We'll see
yeah,
you
everybody a flyer to
tomorrow.
see you
Okay.
guys.
yeah, we'll do it again.